There's a piece of jewelry sitting in almost every woman's jewelry box that is quietly making her look 10 years older every single time she puts it on. It's not a bad haircut. It's not the wrong foundation shade. It's an earring choice so common that you probably own at least 2 of the 5 I'm about to show you. And once you see why they're aging you, you won't be able to unsee it. Stick around because number 1 surprises almost everyone, and by the end of this video you'll know exactly what to reach for instead. Hi there and welcome back if you're already part of this community, and a warm hello if this is your first time here. I'm so glad you found this channel. This is a place where we talk about looking elegant, polished, and completely confident at any age, without spending a fortune to get there. If that sounds like your kind of channel, go ahead and hit subscribe so you don't miss what's coming next. Today we're talking earrings because this one accessory sits right next to your face all day long, and the wrong pair can drag your whole look down before anyone even notices your beautiful outfit. So let's get into the 5 earring styles to retire, and exactly what to wear in their place. Mistake number 1. Earrings that are too small. Here's why this one matters so much. As we get a little older, our skin naturally loses some of its firmness, and tiny dainty earrings that looked cute in our 30s can actually get swallowed up by the face. Instead of framing your features, they disappear, and worse, they can draw attention to areas you'd rather soften, like the jawline or the neck. Most women don't even realize this is happening. They fall in love with a delicate little stud years ago, it became their signature, and they never stopped to ask whether it was still doing them any favors. Jewelry habits are sneaky that way. We wear what feels familiar, not necessarily what flatters us today. The fix is simpler than you'd think. You don't need to go dramatic or costume-like. You just need a little more presence. Think a stud that's slightly larger, a small hoop, or a huggy earring with a bit of texture or sparkle. The goal is something that catches the light and gives your face a subtle lift, without shouting for attention. A great styling tip here is to hold the earring up to your ear in the mirror before buying. If it seems to vanish against your skin from 3 feet away, it's too small. You want something a friend could still notice from across a dinner table. As for real life, think about a woman meeting friends for lunch. A simple gold huggy with a touch of texture instantly makes her look put together, even in jeans and a blazer, in a way that a tiny stud from a decade ago just won't manage. Or think about video calls, which so many of us do now for family catch-ups or even work. On camera, tiny earrings basically read as nothing at all, while a slightly bolder stud gives your whole face a little more definition on screen. And here's the confidence piece. Wearing something with a little more presence isn't about trying too hard. It's about matching your accessories to the woman you are now. Someone with more life experience, more style, and honestly more reason to be seen. So many of us were taught that fading into the background quietly is what grace looks like as we get older. It isn't. Grace is showing up fully, and a well-chosen earring is a small, easy way to do exactly that. You don't have to spend much either. Affordable gold-tone huggies or textured studs are easy to find for well under $20, and they'll do more for your look than a designer piece that's the wrong size. Even a small jewelry counter at your local shopping center will usually have a handful of options in the right range, so this is genuinely one of the easiest changes on this whole list. Mistake number 2. Long, heavy dangling earrings. This one might feel like a contradiction after what I just said, but stay with me because balance is everything. Long chandelier-style earrings that swing all the way to the shoulders can pull the eye downward and actually emphasize a softer jawline or a shorter neck, which is the opposite of what most of us want. Many women keep wearing these because they associate them with dressing up, maybe from special occasions years ago, and they assume more length automatically means more elegance. Doesn't. Elegance is about proportion, not size. The fix is to look for earrings with movement but shorter length, something that sits closer to the jaw rather than past it. A drop earring that ends right around the earlobe to mid-neck is the sweet spot. It still has that lovely swing and sparkle, but it lifts the face instead of pulling it down. A simple styling trick is what I call the 2-inch rule. If the earring hangs more than 2 inches from your earlobe, save it for very specific occasions rather than everyday wear. For most days, shorter drops give you that same graceful movement without the visual weight. Picture a woman going to a nice dinner. Instead of long chandelier earrings brushing her shoulders, she wears a shorter teardrop drop earring in a warm gold tone. Same elegance, same sparkle, but her whole face looks brighter and more lifted. Or picture a wedding guest outfit. It's tempting to reach for the longest, most dramatic pair in the jewelry box for an occasion like that. But a shorter, well-chosen drop earring will actually photograph better and flatter the face more in every single photo taken that day. This is really about trusting that less can still feel special. You don't need maximum length to look glamorous. In fact, one of the most common compliments women get isn't for the biggest piece in the room. It's for looking effortlessly put together, and shorter, well-proportioned earrings do exactly that. Affordable jewelry brands make gorgeous short drop earrings, often in the $10 to $20 range, and they photograph beautifully too, which matters more than ever with how many photos we take these days. Keep one or two longer pairs for truly special nights out, and let the shorter styles become your everyday go-to. But before we go further, the mistake coming up next might be the one you're most guilty of, so don't go anywhere. Mistake number 3, earrings that don't match your undertone. This one trips up more women than any other, and it has nothing to do with taste and everything to do with color science. Every one of us has a warm or cool undertone in our skin, and as we age, our skin tone can shift slightly too. Wearing metal tones that clash with that undertone can make skin look sallow, tired, or washed out, even on a day when you feel great. The reason this happens so often is that most of us bought jewelry based on what was trendy at the time, not based on what actually suits our skin. Rose gold was everywhere for a while, silver had its moment, and many of us just followed along without checking if it worked for us personally. Here's an easy way to fix it. Look at the veins on the inside of your wrist in natural light. If they look more blue or purple, you likely lean cool, and silver, platinum, or white gold will flatter you most. If they look more green, you likely lean warm, and gold or rose gold will be your best friend. If you genuinely can't tell, you may be a neutral undertone, which is great news, because that means both silver and gold tones work beautifully on you. A simple styling tip is to hold a silver piece and a gold piece up to your face at the same time in daylight. You'll usually see immediately which one makes your skin look brighter and more even. Think about a woman getting ready for a video call or a coffee date. She swaps her old mismatched silver hoops for a warm gold pair that actually suits her undertone, and suddenly her whole complexion looks more rested, even though nothing about her skincare changed. Think too about how often we get ready under artificial light and then step outside into daylight. That's exactly why the wrist test matters so much. Store lighting and bathroom lighting can trick your eyes, but natural daylight tells the truth every time. This is one of those small adjustments that has an outsized impact, and the best part is that it costs nothing to figure out. Once you know your undertone, you'll shop smarter forever, and you can build a small, affordable collection in the right metal instead of collecting pieces that never quite work. It also makes getting dressed faster, because you stop second-guessing every piece in your jewelry box and start reaching confidently for the ones you already know will work. If you've learned something useful so far, I'd love to hear from you. Let me know in the comments which earring style on this list you've been wearing without realizing it wasn't doing you any favors. And if you're enjoying these style tips, please take a second to like this video. It genuinely helps this channel reach more women just like you. Mistake number 4. Earrings that are too matchy-matchy with the rest of your jewelry. This might sound like a small detail, but it has a big effect. When your earrings, necklace, bracelet, and rings are all the exact same style and finish, the whole look can feel a bit stiff and dated, almost like a jewelry set from a department store display, rather than something that reflects your personal style. Many of us grew up in an era when matching jewelry sets were considered the height of polish, so this habit is deeply ingrained. Felt like the safe, correct choice. But today's elegant look leans more toward intentional mixing. The fix is to let your earrings have their own personality instead of matching everything else piece for piece. If your necklace is delicate, let your earrings bring a bit more texture or shine. If your rings are simple gold bands, a pair of earrings with a small gemstone or a bit of pattern can add interest without looking mismatched. A helpful styling tip is to pick one hero piece for the day, maybe a statement earring, and let everything else stay understated. That way you get visual interest without looking cluttered or overdone. Imagine a woman heading to a family gathering. Instead of the full matching gold set she's worn for years, she wears simple gold rings, a delicate chain, and then a slightly more interesting pair of earrings with subtle texture. She looks curated, not costumed, and people notice the difference even if they can't say exactly why. Or think about a woman getting dressed for church or a community event. She skips the box jewelry set she's had since her 30s, and instead pairs a plain chain with a slightly more detailed earring. It's a small change, but it instantly reads as more current and more her. This shift takes real confidence, because it means trusting your own eye instead of relying on a matching set to make the decision for you. But that's exactly what elevates a look from nice to genuinely elegant. It's worth remembering that the most stylish women you admire almost never wear a perfectly matched set. They wear pieces that feel collected over time, layered thoughtfully, each one chosen on its own merit. And affordable jewelry brands make wonderful mix-and-match pieces now. So you really can build this look gradually without any pressure to replace everything at once. Start with just your earrings and let the rest of your collection catch up naturally. Now, the final mistake on this list is the one that catches almost every woman off guard, so let's get right into it. Mistake number 5. Earrings that are dull, tarnished, or outdated in finish. This is the quiet culprit behind so many off days. It's not about the style of the earring at all, it's about its condition. Tarnished silver, scratched up gold plating, or earrings that have simply lost their shine can make an entire outfit look older and more tired than it actually is, even when everything else is perfect. Most women don't even notice this happening because tarnish creeps up so gradually. The earrings you loved 5 years ago slowly dulled a little more each year, and your eyes adjusted without you realizing your favorite pair doesn't sparkle the way it used to. The fix here is refreshingly simple. Do a quick audit of your jewelry box. Anything dull, scratched, or discolored either needs a gentle cleaning or it's time to let it go. A soft polishing cloth can bring tarnished silver back to life in minutes, and for gold-plated pieces that have worn thin, it's honestly kinder to your look to retire them. A great styling tip is to keep one soft polishing cloth right in your jewelry drawer, so cleaning your favorite pieces becomes a 30-second habit, instead of a chore you keep putting off. Think about a woman who pulls out her go-to hoops for a special occasion and finally notices, under good lighting, that they've gone dull and gray instead of bright and shiny. She gives them a quick polish, and instantly the whole outfit looks fresher, even though she didn't change a single other thing. Or think about a woman who takes a lovely photo with her grandchildren, only to zoom in later and notice her earrings look flat and lifeless next to everyone's bright smiles. A little maintenance done ahead of time would have made that photo even more special. This one is really about giving yourself permission to update, not because your old jewelry is wrong, but because a little care can make familiar pieces feel brand new again. It's a bit like polishing silverware before a holiday dinner. The pieces themselves haven't changed, but a little attention makes them shine the way they were always meant to. And when it is time to replace a worn-out pair, you don't need to spend a lot. A well-made, affordable pair of gold or silver earrings under $20 will often outshine an expensive piece that's lost its luster. So here's the truth I want you to walk away with today. None of these 5 habits mean you've been doing anything wrong. They simply mean nobody ever told you that your accessories should evolve the same way your style, your confidence, and your life have evolved. Looking elegant and youthful after 60 was never about hiding who you are or chasing every trend. It's about choosing pieces that genuinely honor the woman you are right now, at every stage of life. If you found this video helpful, I would love for you to subscribe so you never miss a video on this channel. We share practical, affordable style advice every week, made specifically for women who want to look and feel their absolute best. And if you enjoyed this, go ahead and check out the video I've linked, where I break down the styling mistakes that quietly age an outfit, and exactly how to fix each one just as easily as we did today. Remember, style has very little to do with age and everything to do with confidence. You've got this, and I'll see you in the next video.